Because I think if this queen tells himself, okay, I'm gonna just leave the situation, and they're not definitive, they're not decisive about it, they're just gonna come back around and repeat this whole thing again. And it's like it's a loop, right? And they're never gonna get out of this. Okay. Collective reading today. So it looks like we have a feminine energy reading. We have a Queen of Swords, potentially a Queen of Wands. So let's get into this. Let's see what this Queen of Swords in reverse is about. Okay. Okay. Wow, King and Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I need to get a little more energy from this King of Swords because this came out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay, okay. For now, I'm gonna say this is a Queen of Swords that is potentially needing to make a decision, a choice about a person, maybe a King of Swords, somebody that they feel very aligned with, right? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy could be strong here. I feel like this queen is feeling a lot of stress because they don't know exactly what to do here. So for now, they're not doing anything, but it does seem like they have to make a choice about a connection they have. What is the Six of Swords? Oh my! All the cards are walking away. Huh? Okay. I feel heavily in this Queen of Swords' energy that there's a choice they feel they need to make about a connection they have. And a large part of their energy is saying, move on, leave it behind, walk away. It's not going to happen. And it feels like they just want to do that. Like to this Queen of Swords, like that's how it looks. Like that's how it's coming out. Like this is just what they have to do. Okay. What is the Magician in reverse? Ooh, oh my. Ah, jeez. Wow. Um, what? Hmm. Hmm. I can't quite. Okay, I'm getting it two ways, so maybe we'll see better later which one it is. But on the one hand, I feel like if this Queen of Swords needs to make a choice about a connection they have, they feel like they should leave it behind, like it's done. But what if? What if they're walking away from something that is actually just delayed because what if it's meant to happen? What if this is actually real? What if there's happiness there? What if it's mutual? But they're not believing in the connection itself. Now, that's one way to look at it. The other way is if there is a feeling of needing to move on, maybe it's because what it is that they want, this mutual love, happiness, connection, is not meant to happen because there is no partnership, because there is no collaboration, right? I'm torn because I can't quite tell which way it's going. Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like they could be, okay, so this Queen of Swords could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe they're an Aries. I feel like the person they're dealing with is a bit stuck in their head. I feel like, why does that thing come out when I'm doing readings? I swear. Sorry about that. It feels like this king, their person, there's actual happiness here. That's the thing. It's like there's such potential for happiness here. There's such potential for love, but their person is looking like they're not ready. They don't have anything to offer. But it's there. It's like it's in there. Okay. What is the Five of Pen? Sorry. What is the Five of Wands in reverse? With the Five of Wands in reverse. With the Five of Pentacles, which was I was just about. Okay. This reading is. What are you trying to say? Let me see what the Seven of Cups is. Every time it's countering. It's countering. Why? Oh my God. What's going on? There is such strong potential for love here, and it's mutual. That there could be actual happiness in this connection. But I feel like it's one of those connections that are just at odds. You know, like it's there's difficulty to it. And there's a lot of difficulty in it because I feel like this Queen of Swords has their own internal difficulty. This King has their own internal difficulty. And if you bring it together, then it's just this Five of Pentacles where it's just, you know. But I'm also kind of seeing that this amount of difficulty with this amount of potential, it's like there's still a chance. Like this can still actually work. But I think the decision this Queen of Swords needs to make is if things are this difficult and they feel the need to leave it behind once and for all, to all of the cards of walking away, leaving behind and giving up on a connection. If they feel so strongly about that, right? And they feel that's what they need to do, despite having a feeling of a sense of connection with someone. If they can do that without having regrets, then it feels like maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that's what needs to happen, right? I feel like it's one of those tests where it's actually trying to see just how durable you are, right? Or like how tenacious you are. And it's not, there's not a right or wrong here, honestly. It just feels like it's an opportunity. Like, okay, hang in there. If you really want this, hang in there and you just might get what you want. Or if it's feeling really difficult and if you think you can leave it behind, then you can do that too. Which kind of sucks because it's like, okay, what should this person choose? Like then they're just left again at a fork in the road, not knowing what direction to go in. But I think that's the whole purpose. That's the whole reason. Because this Queen of Swords in the reverse, they need now to be decisive. They just need to choose a path and stick with it, and then just accept whatever comes with that path. I feel like that's part of this whole big lesson that I'm seeing. Interesting. But it's like it's a heavy feeling, a heavy decision because it could go either way. Like that's how I'm getting it. It could go either way. Okay. Let's see more about this queen. Okay. There's love. Love. There's love there. And there's a chance for a change here, honestly, right? Addiction, chasing. I feel like, and I don't want to stick to the completely to the chaser runner dynamic here, but I think what I'm going to say is this King and Queen of Swords, they're obviously at odds. They're obviously not, um, getting along right now. I feel like I don't know why it feels so final. It feels like if this queen chooses to walk away, to completely leave this situation, there's no turning back. And there shouldn't be. Like, cut it off for once and for all. It's like if that's the option, if that's the choice, then do that. Don't look back. It feels like that's what that should be. Because I think if this queen tells himself, okay, I'm gonna just leave the situation, and they're not definitive, they're not decisive about it, they're just gonna come back around and repeat this whole thing again. And it's like it's a loop, right? And they're never gonna get out of this. I need to see the energy of whoever it is they're dealing with because I feel like it hinges on that. I feel like it really depends on that person. Okay. What is this King of Swords energy? What is it? What is it? Yeah, see, they're closed off, they're guarded. The potential is there. It's just, oh gosh, expression. uh, well, gosh. Okay, you've got the Runner Chaser card, you've got the Twin Flame card. It could be a Twin Flame connection. We're not going to really focus on that here, at least. But this King of Swords, they're too closed off, they're too guarded, they have too much confusion, too much conflict within because they're going through their own dark night of the soul. um I think their lesson here, or their the goal here, is so that they be able to express their truth, but there's just too much going on. And if it's a twin flame connection, this is going to be on repeat for quite a while. So I feel like the Queen of Swords here in this reading is feeling the need to cut this off once and for all, to let it go because they can't handle it anymore. They can't do it anymore, right? Let's try. Let's just try and get oracle guidance for the connection itself. Okay? For the connection itself before we go into the tarot card guidance. Yep, lots of passion, obviously, twin flame connection. Um, what? Another round. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Okay, this is the guidance, guys. This is the guidance. This Queen of Swords, they are going to have to take a chance. But they have to make a definitive decision, okay? It's up to them, honestly. All the cards here are good. It's like the universe is saying, well, this connection actually has a lot of insane chemistry. There's a lot of fun here. Um, this is the one. This is, you opened your heart here. There's so much abundance here. There's so much happiness. There's so much joy. Are you willing to take the risk? Okay. So this Queen of Swords, if they're at this point in their life where they're like, they just want to leave the entire thing, they're actually being tested whether or not they can see this journey through, whether they can actually fulfill the purpose of being in this connection. Okay. So that's looking like that is. Um, so this queen, I feel like this queen is on a different, well, they're not on a different path. I feel like this queen and this king are on the same path actually, but maybe this queen has, reached a point in their life where they feel like they've accomplished this, or they feel determined about this. It feels like they are ready to live. Right? They're ready to live, they're ready to pursue life. But this king, they are still going through something. They're still needing to end things in their life. They're still needing to push past their beliefs, which don't actually fit within this connection. So you can kind of see, they're on the same path. It's just this queen is a little bit more ahead, waiting for this king to catch up. But this king is, they have more hurdles to overcome. So I feel like for this queen, it just breaks their heart that this king isn't where they are at. I don't want to get into the whole twin flame thing here. But again, if it is a twin flame connection, the whole point is to not have that expectation, because in essence, what's happening is this queen is actually expecting that from themselves, which they're not fulfilling for their self. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. To have that kind of expectation from this king is actually not helping. There's something about how, this is going to sound really, there's something about how this queen should be believing in this king more. I don't like what I'm saying, but this is what's coming out. um because again, if it is a connection that is meant to be, how much do you want it? Like, how much do you believe in it? Because it's not going to happen, for one, if there's no belief in it. And I feel like the universe is saying, well, how much do you believe in it? How much belief do you have in this king? Are you looking at them like, oh, they're a mess? Or are you looking at them as someone that is pursuing their own challenges, and you believe that they're going to be able to do it? I feel like there's a questioning that's going on here. It's like a questioning of this queen and their dedication and their belief in the connection and this king that they're in a connection with. Um, this this is not the usual reading we do. This is a little more. This is something I would reserve for YouTube. I'm probably gonna post this on YouTube too, just because it feels like it's a twin flame energy check-in, obviously. So I just might post that over there. Um, because when we believe in a person, and we know that that is our person, we should not lose faith, we should not lose belief, we should not lose confidence. But this queen is looking like they are. And so it's like, well, so what do you really believe? Well, what are you really willing to take a chance on? And what are you going to do now? That seems to be what this whole reading is trying to say, right? It's about making a choice about the connection, and what they think of it, what they feel about it, and what do they really want to do. So I feel like that's, we're going to leave it at that. Let's get some zodiacs maybe to close this off. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Oh my. Cancer energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces.